Is it not the Electoral Commission? Shraj and Electoral Commission?
They are
they
all
the
absolutely under the Constitution.
Okay.
The offices are sacrosanct. They are protected. Indeed, look, I have said
you won't put one on top of the other?
Not at all.
By way of
how so?
Our democracy?
None whatsoever.
Okay. All right.
Shraj, Electoral Commission, National Commission for Civic Education, they are the same.
Okay.
Okay, the commissioners who are appointed there have a tenure of office until retirement or until this process is initiated to remove them for stated misconduct. So let's not pick and choose. Look, and I'm saying that. Look, let me finish. If this government has an interest in the removal of Mrs. Osei, okay, you know my recommendation. Do you know my recommendation? She should just be transferred because she was transferred from the NCCE to the Electoral Commission, even though she had a protected office. She was not removed on Article 146 when she was moved from the NCCE to Electoral Commission. So there's a clear precedent that could easily have been followed. But in spite of all the issues that people raised, and people had issues with her appointment, why not? Why not?
Is that not the reason why Honorable Soyini thinks that this government should tread cautiously because of certain comments from certain party officials?
Assuming that all the things that he said are right, that people made issue, and that when a hyena holes at night and the goat gets missing in the morning, okay, so if you need the goat for Christmas, you don't kill it because a hyena has holed. Allegations have been made against her, regardless of the comments that people made in the MPP.
You're not worried about the
I'm not worried at all. Because I know on authority that
opposition in government now want to remove her.
No government official or the government is interested in a removal.
Yes, I'm saying yes, I know, but I'm saying that are you not worried about the perception?
I'm not worried.
The then party in opposition now in government want to remove
playing politics with it. Okay. And let's tell them to stop. That's what we have to do. Okay? Allegations have been leveled against her. It is not the case that the president has asked her to leave office. There's a constitutional process. She has a right of hearing. So let her go there and prove that all the allegations that have been leveled against her are untrue. Why do we do this to ourselves as a nation? That because people made issue about her appointment, even if she's committed some wrongdoing, we should leave her to sit there. And that when people bring an allegation against her, the president should sift through when the Constitution clearly gives him only one role. Look, you say what? There's a reason.
He also raised that issue that there's a reason, of course, that the Chief Justice has an address. And so there's a reason why the Constitution says under 146, get it to the president first. You disagree with him on that?
Article 146. Okay, it's a process for removing judges of the Superior Court. Do you understand? It's a process. Is
the EC chairperson in that category?
No, but because her terms and conditions are equivalent to the Superior Court judges, that is why this process applies to her.
So she's seen as a judge. Okay.
You understand? So the reason that he is saying the Constitution made the president gave him some other role other than being a postbox is simply not true.
Oh, that is
because I'm saying no. Wait. It
is a fact. That's why he says it.
Wait. This process is for the removal of judges, and that when a petition is leveled against a judge, it is for good reason that the Constitution says let it go to the president, because we don't want the Chief Justice just receiving it and putting it in her trash bin and shredding it.
What reason is that? He thinks that it is to allow the president to take another look at it.
It is for the president to know that a petition has come.
Okay, just to know.
Absolutely.
Okay. So he has no option at all.
There's no option whatsoever, and the Constitution is clear.
And the president can copy.
Look, the Constitution.
Can't you write to the Chief Justice and copy the president?
I am not the person who drafted this constitution.
Yes.
The framers of the constitution clearly had a reason why this process is what it is.
And you think it's just to let the president know that we have written?
Okay, in any event, all these officers are appointed by the president. So if a petition comes, it has to go to the president. But then again, because we do not want the president to interfere in the administration of justice, it goes back to the Chief Justice to make a determination. When it affects the Chief Justice, it goes to the Council of State.
Okay.
Let's not play politics with everything. Okay? This allegation that have been leveled against Mrs. Osei, it should go through the due process, and that is exactly what is happening. If she's found culpable, so be it. If she's found not to have committed the offenses that are alleged against her, so be it. Why do we have to think that because people said that they were opposed to her appointment, necessarily they will wish? In any event, was she not there when we won the election?
All right. I'm grateful.
Please.
Right. Maybe just some quick.
Quick one. Then we'll move on.
First of all, my colleague here talks about the Chief Justice writing to Madam Charlotte Osei and stating the allegations. That is not true. I also listened to the news report. And yes, she was informed of a petition that she has received as Chief Justice, which she's setting up a committee and all that. But even in that statement, I mean, in writing to the presidency, Madam Charlotte Osei quotes that letter from the Chief Justice and says that the petition, however, was not attached. And so she wants a copy of the petition. So you just write to me and tell me that there is a petition that has been sent to me, you know,
alleging
making allegations. So I want the petition. You are stating it. You are saying there's a petition alleging ABCD. How do I know if that is, perhaps that's your understanding of what the allegations are? Let me get the petition as a lawyer, and with my lawyers, I will study it and make it clear and make my response clear. Then he talks about the petition going to the president because the president only has to know. There's another way that you can notify the president. That's by petitioning the Chief Justice and copying.
It is not for you to determine.
Copying
it's for the Constitution to say.
So you see,
it is not your view. Your view don't matter.
If it
it's
was
the constitutional provision.
Honorable Mesa, he
has
a right to his view. So,
but his views do not matter. That is not what is contained in the Constitution.
But allow him
Let's not confuse our listeners.
Allow him to air his views, please. Honorable Mesa,
your views do not matter in this instance at all. It is the Constitution. It's in black and white. And that's what is going to happen, not what you think should happen. Please.
Honorable Mesa, if you can calm down, please.
I'm very calm.
Okay, please. Please go.
Yeah, so the Constitution that he talks about does not say that it is for the president to know. That's his thinking. Yet he says, my thinking shouldn't matter. You see, the Constitution doesn't say that it's for the president to know. The Constitution says that. The Constitution says that. No, the Constitution says that you write to the president. You send your petition to the president. And I am saying that the framers of the Constitution cannot make that long procedure, cannot create that long procedure for nothing. Because if they wanted just the president to know, as he is suggesting, the other way would have been to petition the Chief Justice and copy the president. But you know, he sums it up when he says that when you want a good for Christmas, you shouldn't care about perceptions. And so, for me, it is a goat. It is a goat. It is a goat that they want for Christmas.
Okay. You know exactly what I meant.
Because you see, and this is only in line with what we have already seen.
Is she about the law?
No, that is what we have already seen.
About the law.
Honorable Mesa,
what are you talking about?
That is in line.
When Mrs. Madam Loretta Lamte was being removed through the same process,
that is in line with what we have already seen in many other state institutions since the MPP came to power. We've seen it from the Bank of Ghana, we've seen it from BOST, we have seen it at TOR, we have seen it at National Service Secretariat.
Look,
we have seen it at
I'm saying that the government is even being lenient.
You are seen to have been.
If you hear the former president saying that he has people in the Flagstaff House who give him information about resignation letters that were drafted, what does it tell you? All he's telling is that we move all the people who were give me information.
What is your point here?
He's justifying.
I'm justifying. Yes, I'm telling you that the government is even lenient.
So what is your point here?
Yeah. What point?
They
should sack everyone who is perceived to be.
Because they are being political. That's what they're doing.
Are you?
They've loaded all the public offices with political people.
Is the EC chair one of them?
Unfortunately, I do not have the power. No, we are not talking in relation to EC. I've made my point relating to EC. Okay, he brought instances of other public office holders who are not acting as state
Remember, His
officials,
Excellency,
but
the
as
ambassador
political
said,
officers
you
of
are
the
not an
NDC.
MPP man, you are not Ghanaian. The ambassador said it, the High Commissioner.
I am grateful. We'll leave it here. Let's move on.
You don't deserve to work in any state institution.
Some other issues with, I don't know if the VRA.
Duty to the state.
Give me the Daily Heritage. Let me quickly take a look at what is there. This LPG rail circulation policy is back again. Now, we're told that the marketers want to withdraw operations from tomorrow if they are not made part of what is going on. We're told by the story on the Heritage that the LPG Marketers Association felt the decision of the ministry to bring back the policy without their input was wrong. They are saying that as major players, we think as various associations in industry, we should have been invited to give our quota from the beginning of the process. When we look at the policy, our roles have been taken away from us by a new set of people who decided that we were not going to be part of it. Another meeting, we're told, was called sometime in October that they wanted to pass the policy, so we should bring our input. We resisted the attempts to pass the policy because the policy was inimical to us and our job. Now, the Marketers Association are saying simply by the story that the policy that is about to be implemented, once they don't have or they didn't make input into it, they are likely not to benefit. And so from tomorrow, if they don't hear anything from the Energy Ministry, they're going to withdraw from the market. You won't get LPG to buy. And they cited the fact that they have taken monies from financial institutions, and their fear is that their money will be blocked if the policy comes into force. Some of them will be shut down and they can't get back their investments. Honorable Mesa, this issue is back again. The marketers are simply saying that the policy as drafted by the Energy Ministry is without their input, and so they are worried about it. I don't know. These stakeholders and inputting them or making their presence felt in the policies that we draft. Is it something that we're not doing well?
Well, I do not have the details regarding this story, but I've not seen the policy. But if I recall, when the decision was taken to set up these plants, the understanding that we were made to have by the Ministry of Energy and the MPA was that the present regime, where bulk vehicles bring the gas and, as it were, discharge into a receptacle, was what was going to be taken away, and that the bottling was going to be done at a designated plant, and the cylinders, as it were, sent to the depots of the marketers to then sell to the public, so that I do not have to take my cylinder there, stand for it to be refilled for me. I just have to go to the Lois that I buy my LPG and exchange my cylinder with an already filled cylinder bottle and take away. So these marketers were still going to be the people who were going to play that same role, except that now they don't have to expect a vehicle coming to dispense at their depot. Already filled bottles would be delivered based on their own orders, onward sale to the public. So I thought it was a pretty straightforward arrangement, which does not necessarily need additional input from the marketers before the policy is formulated. And if their complaint is that the policy has changed, I don't know whether they themselves have cited a copy of the policy. I have not. And so I beyond that, cannot speak more to it. But I'm sure that these are issues that can be resolved easily between the ministry, the MPA, and the marketers, because I mean, the expectation is not for people to go to the bottling plants to go and buy the gas from there. The gas cylinder bottles ought to be made available at proximate locations for people to access. And